Hello, I'm Noah Finns. Thanks for tuning in to Inside Yale Athletics, sponsored by Under Armour. We're going to start this episode with the story of a Yale hockey player, John Hayden, who has his future all mapped out for him. But that's not keeping him from concentrating on the present.
He epitomizes what we want our players to be. I mean, he's the hardest working player we have. He leads by example. He takes care of himself away from the rink, so he absolutely deserves all the success that he's earned.
John Hayden has come up the hockey ranks, considered one of the top young players in the country. In fact, midway through high school, he was invited to play with the U.S. developmental team in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Putting the USA jersey on every day was an honor, and competing in international events, competing against college teams as a senior in high school was incredible.
From there, he was drafted by the Chicago Blackhawks, but Hayden chose to go to college. And there was no doubt for him that college was a 4-year commitment. He says he was never tempted to leave school early for the pros, even though the Blackhawks still own the rights to sign him.
It wouldn't feel right to leave. It's such a special place, and pro hockey will always be there, and you can never get a year back at Yale.
You know, he loves it at Yale, he loves his teammates, he loves the environment here, and then also, let's be frank, it's a good business decision. I don't think he was ready, and he knew he wasn't ready, and there were more things he wanted to accomplish at the college level. So, by all accounts, being here for 4 years and having this experience as our captain this year will make him a better pro.
And soon he'll be a pro. Hayden is having a great senior year and is a candidate for college hockey's highest individual honor, the Hobey Baker Award. The question in the pro hockey world is, where will he sign? The Blackhawks may own his NHL rights now, but soon after college, he'll be able to sign with any team.
To be honest, it's not something I think about too much. I obviously try to stay in the moment here. It's my last semester at Yale, and it's such a special place. So for me, it's about embracing the hockey life and obviously the incredible academic experience and the social life too.
And it's all made sweeter knowing he'll have lucrative employment opportunities when college is over.
Chicago drafted me. They showed that faith in me initially, and that's my dream, to play for the Chicago Blackhawks. I was born in Chicago, and I still have family there. It's a tremendous city. So I remember sitting at the NHL Combine, being in an interview with Chicago, and saying to myself, wow, it would be amazing to be drafted here, and I was. And I'm very fortunate for that and this opportunity, and they've done a great job of supporting me the last few years, and I'm excited to get my career going.
Whether it's in Chicago or another city, Hayden is closing in on his boyhood dream: to finish 4 years of college hockey at the highest level and then play in the NHL.
He's as good a person as he is a hockey player. I think his parents should be extremely proud of the young man that they've raised.
It has been a great season for the women's basketball team and for player Jen Berkowitz. Although she'll never look at individual statistics, every shot she takes, she seems to make. When Jen Berkowitz puts up a shot, chances are it's going to go in.
It's just a lot of time in the gym, grabbing a partner and just getting shots up.
Berkowitz has made more than half her shot attempts. Pretty good for a player who takes a lot of long-range shots. In fact, she's statistically among the top shooters in the country.
She's a real threat because she does have range in her shot and the capability to knock those things down while being, focused inside.
It's all come together for Berkowitz this season. A highly regarded recruit out of high school, she didn't seem to come into her own until now, her junior year.
First 2 years, I was a little hesitant. Didn't exactly have my confidence that I had in high school. And then Coach Guth came in and kind of changed that about me. She gave me my confidence back, and I think that's really made me play the way I have this year.
I think it's all her. I'm going to give all the credit to her. The difference between good and great players are really three things, and it's really, the will to prepare to win, being disciplined, and I believe the belief that you're great. And so those three concepts are things I think she's honed in on.
Berkowitz's play earned her a tryout for the Israeli national team for the Maccabi Games this summer. Over 50 women tried out for 14 spots. Berkowitz earned one of those spots but decided not to accept so she could pursue a summer internship.
It was a really fun tryout, and I was super ecstatic to get on the team, but I just had to choose internship over playing just because the summer, being at an Ivy League this summer, you got to utilize to get the experience. But maybe in the future, I'll definitely try to do it again.
Berkowitz is pre-med and has plans to shadow a surgeon this summer.
I'm a little bit bummed that she's not going to be able to experience it, but again, when you talk about these multifaceted student athletes and what they've got going on, she's doing it, you know, for really good reasons about wanting to be a doctor.
Even with all her studies, she manages to stay on target, just like her shooting touch.
She's a great person. She's really kind. She comes in and she makes other people better, so I think that's the best thing I could say about her. She's got great character.
Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Inside Yale Athletics, sponsored by Under Armour. Till next time, we'll see you on campus.